Taurus horoscope for March 2025. Time to ride the cosmic waves. The planets are moving, and so are you, towards growth, change, and transformation. So let's see what the universe has in store for you. Now, first, I'd like to remind you this is Vedic astrology, and these dates will be accurate for Taurus ascendant. So make sure that you look that up first. This is not Western astrology. So this calendar will cover caution days where you need to practice a little bit of caution, your money days where money flow will be great, and honey days for love and romance, learning days where your focus will be in check, and relaxation and rest days for yourself. So let's begin the calendar. Now, when we're looking at March 1st, that's a great day for you to go out with your friends, and your desires will be highlighted on these days. You should have gains on these days. So a very good positive day for you. Now, as far as the second and third, this is where you have to be a little bit mindful of your energies. Your energies will be low on these days. And also, you might be in a self-reflective type mood. You might want to self-isolate on these days, as you might feel like the energies around you are not supportive. Also, I would say be mindful of your expenses, as you could have unexpected expenses on the second and third. Now, moving on to the fourth, fifth, and sixth, these are positive energies. The energies have now shifted into a more positive space where you want to focus on yourself, on self-reflection, self-rejuvenation, and on bettering yourself. Take a look at the past few days and see where you could have improved your choices a little bit more, and how you could have made better decisions on the second and third. As you know, if you have decisions to be made on the second and third, keep those decisions pending, as you could make the wrong choices as well. So the fourth and fifth, you want to reflect on those choices as well. Now, the seventh and eighth, these are great money days for you. This is where the money flow will be wonderful. You should have more money in your wallet on these days, and the money flow is easy on this day, as there isn't any restraint and any restriction on the money flow on these days. So if you're in the markets, if you're somebody who is trading, you might want to look to take profits on these days. You could also, if you have lent out money, this is a great time to ask for that money back, as there's no resistance on the money flow on these days. So definitely a good time to make the most of this money days for yourself. Also a great time for you to go and maybe do a scratch and win lottery as well, because these days are more favorable as far as cash. Now, moving on to the 9th and 10th, these are great days for communication. So definitely, if you have to put together some kind of communication, great days for that. If you need to communicate with your siblings, with your neighbors, great time for that as well. Now, moving on to the 11th, 12th, and 13th, the energies are very positive, very supportive, very loving energies surrounding you. So definitely make the most of this energy. Your home environment will be very supportive on these days. So this week of the 4th and onwards, up to the 15th, very, very positive. Now, moving on to the 14th and 15th, this is where, if you're a student, great days for you to do some learning. It's a very focused energy, so you'll be able to really absorb any information that you're taking in. So definitely a good time for you students. Now, moving on to the 16th, 17th, and 18th. This is where you have to be mindful of your energies, because you're dealing with issues of health, debt, disputes, and daily work. This is where your energies are not supportive. Your energies will be you could have irritated stomach, you could have cough, cold, flu type symptoms. You could also be very irritable on these days, and the energies around you are also very irritated as well. So you could easily get into a dispute with someone. So be mindful of your words, be mindful of your actions on these days, and you could have debt and disputes on your mind. If you have a court case and you have dates on these days, you will not have favorable results on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. So definitely maybe change those dates if you can, so that you get a more positive outcome. Now, as far as daily work, you'll find that your energies are just not that great to get much work done on these days as well. But again, they're just 3 days that you will, get through. Now, moving on to the 19th and 20th, your energies now have improved. Your energies are more in harmony with you, and the energies around you, especially in any kind of partnership, you'll see that there's harmony, there's support, you're able to collaborate better with your spouse spouse, whether, you're in a business with your spouse, or whether it's just your business partner. You'll see that your energies are more in sync. Now, moving on to the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. These are days that you have to be mindful of your energies. You have to be mindful of your health. And also, your energies are a little bit stressed on these days. So, again, lay low on these days. Now, the 24th, 25th, your energies have now shifted to a more positive space. If you spend time with your father, your gurus, anybody who's a father figure type, you'll see that you're very much in sync with this person, and you'll get support from this person as well. And these are also great days for higher learning. And if you want to expand your perspective of the world, these are great days for that as well. So definitely put some time in and learn something new. These are great days for that. Now, the 24th all the way to the 29th, very positive energy. Okay, so you could focus your energies at work as well. The 26th and 27th is a great time for you to showcase your skill set at work. You'll definitely get the recognition that you deserve there. Your higher ups will be more supportive on those days, and also your coworkers will also be more supportive and more cooperative on these days as well. Now, moving on to the 28th and 29th, this is where you want to socialize. You want to have fun with your friends. You want to go out, enjoy some food, but make the most of this energy because it's great for you to do some networking and get some gains through networking on these days as well. Now, moving on to the 30th and 31st, this is where you're feeling isolated. You might want to self-isolate, and you also might feel lonely. You also have to be mindful of your expenses on these days, as you could incur losses due to unexpected expenses. Your health will not be at its best. Your energies will be low, and you're just, wanting to spend some time on yourself, on your alone. So definitely be a little bit mindful of those days. Now, overall, March is a very positive month filled with opportunities, as you only have a handful of days where you need to practice caution. So the second and third is where you want to be mindful of your energies and your expenses. The 16th, 17th, 18th, health disputes, debt, daily routine will not be at its best. The energies will not be positive on these days. And also on the 21st, 22nd, 30th, and 31st. These are days, again, where the energies are not in your favor. But the rest of the month is looking very positive, very supportive. Now, don't forget to bookmark this calendar so you can refer back to the dates, and you will see that the days that are your caution days, your money days, your honey days, your learning days, and your rest and relaxation days are very much on point. Now, if you like, you can also check your Vedic moon chart to see how emotionally you will be handling this month. But as far as the dates, you want to be looking at your ascendant for the accurate dates of when these events and these energies flow in this way, and how you handle these energies emotionally, mentally is going to show through your moon sign. Okay, so please check that out as well. Don't forget to share this video with other people who are of Taurus ascendant. And don't forget to bookmark this video, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching today.